Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to Halo Game today. Okay. Now, I haven't done this for a while. I did part 1 2 years ago. So this is the Universal Powerhouse card game, the tutorial for how to play the game, how to get better at it, and how to use the cards exactly. Like, okay, I've got about over 500 cards. Hang on. For this small deck, this is a incomplete deck. So they don't have the abilities, they don't have the ultimates, they don't have many characters, and they don't have many battle stages. Okay? Just so you know, this is a deck that is incomplete, or I could put them into other ones that are incomplete and make them complete. Anyways, okay, there's 11 cards in this incomplete pile. I'll show them to you soon. Okay, so for right now, I'm showing you them in their cases. There's the King Frog team, the Corey's team, and I think that's a Monsters team at the very back there. There's the Demon Hunters team, Halo Gods team, the Blackhearts team, and Lord of Dragons team in this one. So that's that. Now these teams I haven't seen for a while, but you get the picture. There's like 4 to 5 teams in this one. There's 4 to 5 teams in this one, and then at this point here, there's like 4 teams at least. But before I get to the actual, the tutorial, I'll show you a few of the cards that we'll be using. We're not going to be using all of them that I have of the hundreds I got. I'm just going to pick any team with specifics of whatever box I've got of these 5 different boxes that hold these cards. And yeah, I know this is a bit serious or whatever, but you know what? Hey, whatever. I'm gonna make this more fun than ever. So I am gonna use either King Frog's team for a starter packet to use, and then I'm going to put them up against someone else, like the Halo Game team, or maybe, I don't know, something really powerful. Maybe the Game I Conquer Pillow Man team, because they're pretty powerful. Anyways, let's get down to it. Okay, as you guys can see, I've set up a match. Now, I'm going to be playing both the sides, and because this is just the tutorial, I'm going to take you around first and show the characters that I'm going to be using. Now, here we are. So, sorry for the glare. Lord Dragon, God Frog, Universal Monster, Angel Creature, Pink Frog, Dog, another version of Angel Creature, Snake, and the Monster. So that's that team. There's the ability cards. I'll show you guys the ability cards when I get down to it, but yeah. Now there's the battle stages. So those are pretty much the battle stages that you can have. I have dozens more, but you know, you get what I'm going for. Now, again, the ability cards for the other side are exactly like. I'll show them to you at some point, but that's it. So, here we are. King Frog, Halo Game Master, Velocity and Halo Game. Another one of Velocity and Halo Game. There's another guard creature, another angel creature. There's a light green T-Rex, the electric eel, and then there's the grandest blue shark. Of course, now to bring you over here, the other battle stages. So that's basically it there. The setup is how it should be. If there was a longer table or something, I would have set up way more. But you know, this is just perfect for a one-on-one match. Now, for the one-on-one match, you can do anything of combination abilities. You can just like, say like, if you were to use different water abilities, you can cancel them out with wind or fires, because they'll cancel each other out. Or if you're using a water ability and you have an electric ability to cancel it out, you can also do that. But there's a lot more to it than that. Okay, so let's just make that clear. This is why I'm doing another the tutorial, the training exercise, whatever you want to call it right now. These are just the basics. The two teams are basics that I just chose. There's advanced teams, but I don't think you guys would be ready to comprehend the mind game of that. Now, before I actually get into the battle, there's cards on both sides I want to show you. Now, there's the crystal source that can use a power-up ability. It powers up your basic characters in power. Like, say, like if you had a power level of 0, it would just take you up to 100. If your character's power level was at already maybe 99, it could make you go to 200. Whatever, right? And then there's one of my favorite abilities, the Water Vortex. Now, this ability is 15 damage. Now, the power you use is 5, and the damage is 10. You can choose to use the power and the damage at the same time to make a bigger damage for your opponent. But we're doing basic training, so I'm not going to do that. Now, for another power-up card, Master Halo Game Boost. This goes by 100% Master Boost. So, that gives your character on your side the best advantage. Now, here's another thought. I'm just going to show you this because it's actually crucial. So, the character of a Master Halo Game, or Halo Game Master, rather, it's his character card, right? And if you match up his ability card of a power-up, it surges him to 200% power. So you get more power than normal. So that's just that. Now, the Gold Gun card, again, is another like 10 damage. Again, power 5, damage 5, but you get the gist of what I'm talking about, right? And then there's the multi-form card that looks like a after image technique, right? You can use that card and another card on top of it. Say like if you wanted to use the multi-form card in the battle, you can use another attack card, a teleportation card, any card of your choosing. Power up, healing, attack, ultimate attack, whatever you want. The multi-form clones of your characters will fight your opponent and distract them while the real power is being charged up. So, kind of like in the Seven Deadly Sins game or anime, the Dragon Ball anime, when they make different forms of themselves, the real one is charging out their ability so they can have the advantage. That's what this card is about. Anyways, now this is crucial to King Frog's power. Now, Ultra Power Awakens. This is a good power level card. The same thing for King Frog. If he gets this card, it's double, so 200% power boost. Now, here's the Quantum Power. It's another 15 damage in total. The power is 6, the damage is 9. So, if you want, you can put those all together, but put it to 15 damage or whatever. I wouldn't recommend it if you're just starting out. You want to use the basics. Now, here's another one, but it's another. These other 3 cards here are very crucial. These are ultimate cards. Well, one's a super card, one's an ultimate. Oh wait, hang on a second. I'm sorry, I have 4 cards left. Anyways, the super card, Laser Death Eyes. Anyone can use it, however you choose, but only King Frog has mastered the card. So that does double the damage. Hindsight, it goes over 70 damage. Together, anyways. Power 30, deal 40 damage. I would use the 40 damage instead. Again, basics. Here's an Ultra Solar Eclipse Bomb. Now the power is 40 and the deal is 17 damage. I would do the 17 damage if you're starting out, so there you go. This card is called Shockwave. It's an instant kill. Now, I would not recommend you guys use it right away. I would never do that. Because I'm a kind of guy that wants to drag the battle out to see how my opponent plays the game as well. So, Shockwave. This the power is the power is 99. The damage is 100. So that's basically an instant kill. Unless you have an advanced card from a different deck that has the infinite symbol, then you're safe from that card. But that's for advanced card gaming, of course. Now, here's the last card of this deck. Multiverse Crystal Source. So there are different crystal sources, and it can heal you 100%. It can raise your power level by 70%. Raise your speed by 30%. Shield by 50%. And then attack damage is 60% increased. So this is another increased card. So that's a really good card to use. I would use it if you're at a disadvantage, like a really big disadvantage. But that's just that side. Okay, so now here we are. I just showed you King Frog's team's side of their power-ups, their abilities, their attacks, their heals, their shields, or whatever. Now I'm going to show you Lord Dragon's team side of their cards. Okay, so here we are. Universe 200 Diamond Heart Source. Now, it's a crystal source, but it's a heart source of a diamond. Now, it's basically giving you demon energy. So if your character is a demon or has a heart of a demon, it can increase your power exponentially. But here's what it says. This diamond heart source is from a really dangerous universe known as Universe 200. Whoever uses this source will be boosted with a demon DNA. So be careful. This power is not normal. So basically, what it means is, well, here's my understanding of it because I created it. It turns you into a demon. So this card is dangerous. But if your side of the fight is a brink from death or whatever, you're out of options and whatever, your demon form could instantly increase your ability power to destroy everyone. Okay, so here we are for the next card. Secret Weapon, Battle Axe. Now, this attacker card has magical ability too. Okay, so now here's what I mean from the magical ability thing. You've seen my cards have all these different numbers. One box number is lower than the normal other boxes as you've seen. So see, like 99, 99, 99, 99, and then there's a 3. Okay? The 3 is your magical ability. So if it says magical ability on your card, in the description of your power or whatever, it takes 2, 1, or 3 of your magical ability. Then you cannot use magical abilities for the rest of the match. Well, if your magical ability box gets down to 0. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, magical ability, now here's power 20 and then damage 10. I would suggest if you're a beginner in this game, use the 10 damage. But if you want to go pro and whatever, use all 30 damage. Like that's what the point is. Okay, anyways. Now, this card is called Shadow of Fear. Power 15, speed 7, shield 4. Now, what that means is you're doing this to your opponent. You're making them fear you, right? So your opponent's speed decreases. Your opponent's shield decreases. But the caster of whoever you choose, monster, dog, the snake, or whatever, their power goes down a bit. But that's just it. It's like the decomposition card from Chaotic when that one character did that to Maxor. It's that kind of thing, but on a weaker level, I guess. But whatever. Okay, Rose Skull Shield. Now, this card shield is at 100%, so it'll give you more shield than normal. So this is what it's like. So it's basically the best thing you can ever do. Now we're getting to other cards now. I have a few attribute cards here, so you'll see them now. Now, Triangle Elemental Boost 2. There's 4 to 5 of them, but anyways, the Elemental Boost is 100%. So if you use this kind of card on any of your characters, it'll boost you 100%. Now, Water Ball of Doom, power 30, damage 20. I'm using 20 because if you want to learn the basics and whatever and don't want to destroy everyone instantly, I would use the basics. But okay, anyways, Angel Creature or Pure Aura. So if you match it with an Angel Creature, it'll boost his aura by 200. If you match it with someone else, just 100. But then that's just that, okay? So, there you have it. Okay, well, Water Element Boost 1. Now, here it is, Water Boost 100. So, yeah, it gives you another 100 boost. Ooh, here's one of my other favorite cards. Anyone can use this, but still, if it's King Frog or someone that uses Laser Death Eyes a lot, this one is called Ultimate Laser Death Eyes. The power is higher, actually. Power 25, and the damage is 35. So around 55 damage or something. Like, that's crazy. But anyways, I would still use 35 damage if you're a beginner, because it's already strong enough. So, oh wait, did I show you it? I don't think I did, but here you are. That's what it looks like. So cool. Okay, Raging Flame Fist Barrage. Now, this is a good card. The damage is 30, the power is 10, the speed is 15. So it would go to like 50 damage at least. 55 actually. Whatever. But that's if you want to go all in, pro, and eliminate your opponent easily, but I wouldn't recommend it still. Just use them 30 damage as a basic. Oh, here it is. Here's my favorite card of the Element Boost. So the Element Boost 4, it's got all 9 elements. And the boost the power is 100. Now, that's freaking awesome. Okay. Here we are. The Solar Eclipse Bomb Strikes. Like, this card's amazing. It's basically a card that could kill. So the power is 30, the damage is 40, so around almost 90 damage is crazy. But this is what it looks like. And I find that amazing. Now I'm going to show you the actual battle. I'm going to show you how to actually do this. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay. So, here we are. This is how it's set up so far. I've shown you all the basic cards and whatever. Now I'm going to show you how to do the actual match right now. So, first off, as I've said in the basics, you can use any abilities you want. You can use the battle stages, you can use the characters. Now, before the match begins, you gotta choose one of the 7 different battle stages. Or you can let your opponent decide. Now, since I'm playing against myself, there's no opponent on me who wants to go first, who wants to choose first, you know. Now, here we go. I'm gonna use this card, Temple of the Multiverse. Now, this is how we're gonna do it. Now, I'm gonna turn it sideways like that because, like, it's on my side, so I can set it up the way I want it. Now, say if I wanted to actually choose a very strong character, I would like use someone like in Head of Game Master or God of Creature here. But because this is basics, I want to use King Frog for a basic card. Now, keep in mind this is the only round one, but I'm going to go through this whole thing like I am doing now. And now he's going to go up against Lord of Dragon, so these guys are already rivals. They're completely different, opposite abilities and whatever. So that's what makes it more interesting to use. Now, I am going to, let's just say if I want to toy around with them first, I would use, okay, here's a good one. Here we go, Golden Gun. If I want to use this first, I would use Golden Gun, and he takes about 5 damage. Because I'm using basics. So this is going to be a little bit of a long match, but whatever. Now, if I were to use the opponent's side, the opponent's side is a little more different to use. So, you got this. Now, the Golden Gun ability doesn't do much to me, so I don't have to worry on the other side. But here we are. I'm going to use the element boost of 4. 100% fire increased, so that's how it goes. Then I go back to the actual side that I'm on, and then I do it again. So, this is how it goes. You gotta think of how many times it's gonna happen. But now that I know my opponent used the attribute ability, he's got a bit of a advantage on me. He's got the high ground for right now. But what if I were to use Crystal Source? 100% boost. So that is how I use the Crystal Source, to equalize the battlefield. Now, for the opponent's side, I'm going to demonstrate something. So, let's just say, let's see, where the heck is it? Okay, here we are. The Rose of Skull shield. That goes down there. It increases the shield to 100%. Now I gotta think of something to counter that with. And of course, I'm gonna use something strong. So, this won't do anything really, but here we go. I'm gonna use another power boost. So King Frog's ability, Ultra Power Awakens. It goes by another, it's actually a 99, so I increase that one more time to 199. And it increases my 44 power to like almost 200, right? So that's how you use that. Third card for the other side. Now this is gonna be good. I'm just gonna use the triangle helmet boost 2, so it increases my power again on this side. So he's increasing his power once again. So he's done it twice now, 2 times already. So if I actually felt like it, I would use, well, yeah, here we are. Master Head of Game Boost. So I boosted myself up a third time on this side. So that's how it works there. Now another way to do this is like, if you use a ultimate attack, you can use any of those boost cards. But I haven't used any attacks. I'm just showing you the basics on how to use them or whatever. But now I'm going to use the Universe 200 Diamond Heart Source. So now now it goes to Lord Dragon, right? Lord Dragon has just become a demon. So he is absolutely out of control now. Now the battle goes crazy and whatever. So now King Frog is running half the time, trying to use Diamond Mirage when he can, or find a hiding place in a shadow or something. But that's just how this battle is going to go. Now, for King Frog's side again, to take down the demon power level, I would have to use something really fast, and I would have to hit him hard. So let's say right now, because of King Frog's predicament, I can use multi-form right now, right? I can literally destroy him right now. So Lord Dragon has no idea what's going on. And then I use Ultra Solar Eclipse Bomb, and he takes about 17 damage, and his demon form is gone. So that takes out all the demon source power that he had. And now he's a basic Lord Dragon again. Now if I go back here, I can use another card for Lord Dragon. Let me think. Now Lord Dragon is going to use Raging Flame Fist to Barrage. So that is 30 damage to me. So I didn't take much damage from his other cards because he was using power-up cards or whatever. So that's the first time I've taken damage on my side. So there we go for that. So you see what I'm getting at? Like, you can choose to play offense for a bit, power up your cards, and then that's it. Then you can go in and attack the way you want. But what if? Now what if you used the water card before the attack hit you? You can cancel out all that fire, all that power. So it's a stalemate. King Frog did not take any damage. So water got on Lord Dragon, so he took 10 damage. So now, here's where it gets interesting. Because like now, Lord Dragon is at a little bit of a more disadvantage. He lost the demon form. He lost the advantage with the fire. His power level is basically almost at 0 now because of the things I just did. But let's just say for all intents and purposes, this is like a final boss battle in a video game. You know those are video games that you have that show the end of the battle and you have to dodge or fight them until the time limit is up, but you both sides don't take any damage? That's this kind of battle. Because it's a basic battle. So anyways, let's use this. The Water Ball of Doom. Power 30, damage 20. So King Frog basically went by 20 damage. So now I have to go here again. With that in mind, now I can use this because I did take some damage, but I want to boost the King Frog up again. Multiverse Crystal Source. So this increases me by everything again. So health 100, power 70, speed 30, shield 50, damage 60. So I can use more power again. Now you really could use any of these other abilities and just wail on them if you wanted to, but because that's not a multi-form card, you can't. So that turn is over. Now you gotta think, what is the opponent gonna do next? What is gonna happen next? Now, I'm gonna use Ultimate Laser Death Eyes. 35 damage to King Frog. So there we have it. Now King Frog is down again, but he's not out. Okay, so basically, I only have 3 cards left. Of course, I'm going to lose this match, but here we are. Quantum Power. Now, do you remember when I showed you this? This is a weaker card, but it's good. So I'm going to use the 9 damage to take down Lord Dragon's Wrath. So that's how that happens. Now we go over here again. Now here we have 5 cards left in this side. So I'm going to use this for all intents and purposes. This is not in the rules at all. But I'm going to use Shadow of Fear right off the bat, make him a little scared. And then I'm going to power up with a water element 100% to get Lord Dragon back up there, you know? But if you use that in your actual matches, if it's not basic matches, you're instantly, your cards are basically eliminated. So Lord Dragon will be eliminated by now. But because this is basics, it's all good. Now, I have 2 cards left. I have Shockwave and the Laser Death Eyes left. Now, what do you think is going to happen? Either way, this battle is over. I haven't been doing the calculations in my head at all because I need a calculator. But right now, I'm just going to use the Shockwave attack and end that match. So the whole place gets destroyed. The battle stage is face down because that's done. Lord Dragon is face down because he was beaten. King Frog is face up because he won the match. But you see, that's how it happens. This is only the basics. If you guys don't want, I could do another round eventually for part 3. So, that was only the basics, the real basics of how to use cards, how to not use cards or whatever. Like, what did you guys think? I will do a part 3 to this eventually. Maybe I'll do it with someone else so I don't have to go back and forth with myself. Because like I do need a lot of help with this one. So like the advanced one will be next time. But what did you guys really think of how I explained the basics? Was it helpful? Was it not helpful? Do you need me to do another part of this for more basics, or do you think you can actually learn it on your own? Now, of course, you can't learn the advanced ones on your own. Those ones will be way too tough, which is why I'm going to think about doing a part 3 later on in the year. Like, this year's almost over. I can't believe it. 2022, and the last time I did this was 2 years ago. So 2020 or 2019, who knows? It's almost been 3 years since I did part 1 with my other friend Hugo. But anyways, I like to doing this for you guys solo this time. But I think maybe the next time I do this, I'll be with my cousin Corey or with my friend Brandon. I'm not sure yet. Hopefully, I can figure out a way to do part 3 a little more faster and whatever. But this was just the basics on to and see how you guys can use the basic cards and whatever. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, comment, give lots of love to the channel. I will see you guys later. Peace!